Finally, let us understand some of the important takeaways from this very important module called User Management and Security in AWS using IAM. IAM stands for Identity and Access Management. The first takeaway is understanding the best practices and implementing them as much as we can. The second takeaway is making the root access secure and not to use root access for day-to-day activities. Third takeaway is create individual IAM users, identify the groups for an organization, and apply all the standard policies to those groups as per the requirements of each of the group. For example, development team should have a different set of permissions. Production support should have different set of permissions. We have to identify all the standard permissions, and we have to leverage AWS managed policies or create custom policies and assign them to groups and add relevant users to those groups. And the next takeaway is applying a complex IAM password policy so that the users are a bit more secure and account is safe from intrusions. And then we also have seen the roles, relevance of roles, and how we can apply those roles with services such as EC2 based upon the trust entity type. And we have understood the behavioral changes by applying the roles on top of the EC2 instance. Only thing that is missing in this entire screen is nothing but identity providers. So identity providers are primarily third-party solutions to manage users, and AWS let you to integrate those third-party solutions and get all those users and manage in a coordinated fashion. One of the examples for identity providers is Microsoft Active Directory. There are other providers also which AWS supports, or those providers might support AWS. Once you get into an organization, you just need to understand whether enterprise is following AWS's IAM for user management and security, or they are using third-party providers, and you can take it from there. You don't need to understand more about identity providers at this time. You can get into that as and when it is required. That being said, make sure you understand the IAM best practices and also start implementing as much as you can while learning AWS and security in AWS. This is very, very important concept, and you should understand these things a bit in detail.